What if AI could decide which tool to use in real time? Yesterday we built our first Cortex agent. Today we'll talk to that agent. You will see its thinking process, how it chooses the Cortex Search, how it chooses the Cortex Analyst, and you see the execution in the real time. This is a multi-tool AI orchestration, and this is how AI actually work in production. Today we are building a chat UI like a chat GPT, and it will connect to our pre-built Cortex AI agent, and that agent will understand the question, will pick the right tool based upon the question, it executes it automatically and return the answer. You will see the question, like one question, and agent will do the rest. What is multi-tool orchestrations? Think of it as like a agent is like a manager. It know what task needs to be given to which employee. So one employee can do some analytics on the structured data, and another employee can read the data from unstructured kind of data sets, right? So it's the manager who decide what is the question, right? Which employee or which tool that it can give that particular work to, right? This is all that's agent orchestration is all about. Today is day 27 of 30 days of AI coding challenge. This challenge is structured in a way that you learn by doing and build the AI app step by step. Make sure you complete all the previous challenges before starting today's challenge. Let's start with the demo. So day 27 multi-tool agent orchestration, and this is the demo. Here you can see, first of all, it is connected to the sales conversation agent. So if this is showing to you once you start this app, then you're good in the day 26. Otherwise, if it's not showing, you need to go back to the day 27 quickly and make sure you follow all the steps. Okay, these all steps you should have followed. Okay, and once this is done, the next thing is creating this agent. I think I missed this part in the day 27 video, so make sure you just click on this create agent button from here, and it will show up all the things. Okay, if it show agent is ready, it means your agent is good. Now I'll go back to day 27, and once we open this, you should be able to get this message connected to an agent. Okay, now so conversation, we have 10 records, and for metrics we have also 10 record. Means conversation means we have this much data sets we have. Okay, now going back to the chatbot. So what all chatbot we have? We can write the ask any question based on our understanding, or whatever question we have, we can ask directly into this chatbot. Otherwise, we have some simple question as well. You can see it from here. Okay, so for analysts, if you want to use, you can ask these questions. Okay, but I will not ask this question, but I would like to let agent decide what all that question belong to, which kind of tool it should select for answering that question. Okay, let's suppose I give average deal value. Okay, I asked this question. I have not selected any of this question, but I have put it in the chat. Let him decide and think and process that which tool out of these two. Okay, one is Cortex Analyst, which works on the structured data, the sales matrices. Okay, another is this one, the conversation, having the unstructured data, chat history, and all the stuff. Okay, now see, so there are, this is the output. Okay, first is it has given us the average deal value. Okay, see, this is the average deal value. Now what is the process for that? It shows us the thinking process, agent thinking process, and the output SQL for that. Okay, what is the process? Hey, user is asking about average deal value, which is metric question. Okay, when it's a metric question, it needs the quantitative data, and quantitative data, like, it means it should go for the sales analyst tool. Okay, that we built in previous step. Now, see, it's telling I need to use this tool for querying the average value, straightforward metric question. It's there. Let me call that tool. Now it's called that tool, and based upon that, the tool have written down this query. It has converted that question, the normal language, okay, natural language, into a SQL. And that SQL, when it fired, and it gives the result. See, Cortex Analyst have generated this query. Okay, and the result is here, guys. Okay, how cool is this? Awesome tool. Okay, in this single tool, you can connect your unstructured data as well as your structured data, both in one app. This is awesome. Now you see on the some sidebar configurations. So this is just telling that what all configurations we have for the database, for Cortex Search, Analyst, and if you want to just debug mode, right, you can also do that and reset the chat from here. This is very simple. Okay, now I really like this. Let's go to the code and let's understand what it required to build this app. Okay, we are in day 27. Let's start the demo. So see this explanation one by one, okay? Before starting with day 27, 26th day, make sure your agent is up, database and schema is ready, tables are ready, these both tables are ready, okay, and search service is ready, YAML is uploaded to the model stage. If this is all good, you're good to go, okay, and these all configurations are mentioned here. So some you need to make sure that how we are accessing the agent, okay, the main agent, the Snowflake intelligence agent, how we are accessing it. We are accessing it through API, REST APIs, okay. But for that, we need to create the endpoint for that. What's the endpoint? This is the endpoint. We can use mention the DB schema and the agent name that we need to call to run that and provide all the queries and give us a result. Okay, cool. Now chat interface. So how it is, user give the input. This is the flow. Gives the input, agent through agent API will just get the result and pass it. We will pass the response and show it. Okay. Okay. Tool. These are the tool we use: conversation search, Cortex search, and the data analyst. This is what we built. Thinking agent thinking is here, right? This is the one agent thinking process and output. Okay. Inquiry and the generated SQL. Okay. These three are already visible over here. Three things. Okay. Now let's call the pre-created agent. How can we call? We create a function call underscore agent. We just pass the query inside it. Okay, that agent need to read. Okay, so first creating the payload over here, where role is a user and content is here, where the text is the query. Okay, result is the by default blank dictionary that we are creating. We'll append the result into this. Okay, calling it through underscore Snowflake dot sends no API request. Okay, and using the post, right? We are posting something and we'll get that as a response. This is the endpoint we are using. Payload is given over above this one payload, okay? And this is the result. So once the response is provided, we are just using JSON. We are flattening it up and expanding that and grabbing each and every event from that so that we can update the result. So first is the final result, the main result, okay? This is the main result response, and in that tool use we are grabbing the which tool you use, and tool result is the SQL. Okay, these three things we are grabbing and updating that into the result. Okay, okay, cool. Once this is done, so we are just now how can we showcase the result into the app? So when tool name is available and the tool type is also available, we are just showing that hey, this was the tool we used, okay, like Snowflake Cortex Analyst, and this was the tool type. Okay, like this is the Cortex Analyst and this is the Sales Analyst is the name. Okay, tool name. It's showing the thinking process. Okay, the result and the thinking, because in the result thinking it's having all the thinking. Okay, it's having the response, it's having the tool name and the type. Okay, and all those stuff are there. Now from the result SQL, we are grabbing the result text. If the SQL is there, we're grabbing the text. If SQL is there, okay, one thing. So it will basically skip it. If the SQL is not there, then it will show the text. But otherwise, if SQL is there, it will show that as a SQL completely. Okay. And fifth is like automatic execution. It will execute the SQL. Okay, we are just executing it. Okay, to converting it into the two pandas, creating the data frame. Okay, as and showing that as an output. Okay, cool. Now, this is display thing is done. Sidebar. In the sidebar, we are simply showing the what is the database name, Cortex service, and the analyst information that we already know, and that's very simple. Now this is done. Major code walkthrough is done. Now these are some of the examples that they have provided that hey, you can ask these questions and give these questions, and you will get the response based upon that. Okay. Now, this is some extra information, what's from day 26, day 27, what is additional visibility properties we enabled, okay? And the key features for that, this is all available over there. One additional thing that you need to learn from today is the Cortex Agent REST API, okay? This is documentation that is useful for you to understand how this works. You remember, we use this post statement to get and call the REST API for the Cortex Agent. This is how it works, okay? All those properties is there if you want to refer. So in today's video, we learn about that how to build a chat UI for the multi-tool agent. We saw that how a real-time tool selection is being done, right? And also learned that how agent orchestrate the task automatically. This is Sudeep Kumar. If you want to see more of my video, make sure you like the video, subscribe the channel, and do share with your friends. So ask some different questions, okay, to this AI multi-tool AI agent that you build, and comment done once you complete today's challenge. And tomorrow we are bringing something else, which is really great because we'll learn about building the apps with using the AI assistant with the help of this agent.md file. Okay, so till then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.